Monday, everybody. Time for our health segment, and this is our Live Well segment with LDS Hospital. We both have husbands with knee pain and
mine just had surgery
issues. Mine wants to have surgery. Doesn't feel good when he's running. If you've been having issues with your knees, with your joints, we spoke with LDS Hospital on the best way to keep them healthy. Take a look. Welcome back, everybody, to Good Things Utah. It's a Monday. That means time for our health segment with LDS Hospital. Adam Erasuma is here. He's a physical therapist, and this is all part of our Live Well segments that we do in combination with LDS Hospital. And this one's about your knees. And I swear if my husband's watching, he's going, There's so many people out there say, how do I take better care of them, and what can happen if I don't? Adam.
So preserving joint health is very important, specifically the knee. Osteoarthritis affects millions of people throughout the United States, and the knee is actually the joint most commonly affected by osteoarthritis. So if you can preserve your strength, range of motion, you can kind of prolong the health of your joint and ultimately not have to end up in a surgical situation.
Well, I want to know, what are different, when would this really affect you? Because I have a 5-year-old who seriously already is complaining about his knees, and I don't know what the different things. Is this a condition that can hit children even, or is it usually later in life?
You know, there is juvenile arthritis in children. However, probably most of the joint problems you'd see in a child maybe just be growing situations. But yeah, rheumatoid arthritis can affect adolescents as well.
So would someone come into you at the LDS Hospital at the Joint Center to actually get that checked out?
Yeah, you can contact the Joint Replacement Center at LDS Hospital. They can lead you to a number of physicians that could check out your joints, do x-rays.
Adam, 1 in 2 Americans, so think of who you're sitting by or who you're with, one of you will face osteoarthritis in your lifetime. Usually happens about age 45.
It can start early, yeah.
Starts early, but that's when you start noticing that they're not working like they used to.
Sure.
27 million Americans have them. All right, so I think we had a list earlier. Let's bring it up again. How do we preserve our knee health?
So most importantly is stay active. Most common, people think, oh, my knees are hurting a little bit. Maybe I should stay off them and not do much. I should rest them. That's probably the worst thing. So you want to stay active, stay strong, keep your range of motion. Importantly, your hip strength as well as your core strength can also help preserve your knees. So, but basically stay active and keep your range of motion and stay strong, and that's going to help take the stress off your joints and put them more on your muscles.
I like that you say, too, vary your workout routine. If you're doing the same thing all the time and your knee's hurting, that's probably the reason.
Yeah, you want to have that balance in your strength. If you're just working in one exercise, or you might have really good motion and strength in certain areas, but others are lacking in strength. So you want that balance to keep everything working in unison.
So if you don't know different exercises you should be doing, I mean, you're doing the same ones because they're the ones you're comfortable with, the ones you know. I mean, who would you go talk to? A physical therapist?
Yes, that would be a great place to start, especially if you're having joint pain, because they can help tailor an exercise program to you and address areas of weakness that need to be addressed.
And what else would you do? Not only new exercises, but possible injections? Does that help?
Yeah, I mean, you can get cortisone injections, you can have your knee scoped, get it cleaned out. Both temporary situations as well, and that keeping strong is the most important. Ultimately, if it gets to the point where you're bone on bone, as people say, it may be time for a joint replacement. And LDS Hospital has a great joint replacement center to get that
Pain-wise, when do you go in? I mean, it hurts now and then when you run, or it hurts when you bike. When should you go have it checked out?
What I always tell people is, it's time once you can't do what you love to do. So if limiting activities that you enjoy and love, it's time, because you want to be able to continue doing those.
Okay, my husband can't run.
Yeah, and if he loves to run.
It might be time. He loves to run. All right, so for him and all of you out there, contact LDS Hospital for more information. That is their website and also their phone number. We'll put it all on ours, too. Go to goodforutah.com/CTU. Good information. Adam, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be right back.